What is going on? And welcome back to episode 2. How are you feeling? How you feeling, honey?
I feel good. Today was a pretty good day.
Yeah?
And I feel like I have some energy. I have some tea.
I also got a little AP, a little Arnold Palmer. That's what you got, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let me tell a story before we start.
Okay. Talk to me.
So, we live in the bodunk nowhere. And our Dunkin' is really just not the best. And today I was like, I am going to go get Tommy like Arnold Palmer because he really likes those and it's summer, you know. And I wanted to make his Monday a little bit brighter. However, when I got there, I said, he's been there before and asked for an Arnold Palmer. And they just don't know what it is. So I, knowing this, went in with the mindset of I'm going to tell them exactly what it is. So I said, hi, I would like an iced tea, an iced black tea, half lemonade, half iced tea. He goes, okay, you want a hot black tea with lemonade? I said, no. I'd like a iced black tea with half of it being lemonade. He said, I think I'm confused.
What's to be confused about?
Right? So I said it to him again. And finally, I think he got it. When I get up to the window, and then I ordered mine, which was an iced green tea with blueberry. So I get up to the window, and they're still by the window yip-yapping about why they don't have a button for Arnold Palmer and why none of them know what Arnold Palmers are. I am just curious, did we grow up in a different, I think we grew up in a different generation than them.
Are the kids not drinking Arnold Palmers now?
That was like a staple.
It was. I told you the other day, everybody on my baseball team used to drink Arnold Palmers in the summer. And, there's Arizona. It was, Arizona Arnold Palmers, and it was just, the drink to order.
So I'm just confused as to why they didn't know. They also messed it up because they did his with green tea and lemonade. At least it had lemonade in it.
Right.
And it was ice. And mine was black tea with blueberry. So they got that right. I think they ran out of green tea because they put it in his drink.
So. Also, backstory, I went, last week to get an Arnold Palmer too? Mm-hmm. And I knew going into the conversation that they weren't going to know. So I was like, hey, I'd like an Arnold Palmer that's half tea, half lemonade. And the lady immediately hits me with, what's that? I don't know what that is. You got to explain it. And I caught the review mirror out of the corner of my eye, and the people behind me were just dying because I literally just told her what it was. And where we live, we have one Dunkin' and we have one, okay coffee shop. It's pretty good. But, it's kind of a little bit out of the way, and also they have really weird hours, so, unless we're going, before church on Sunday or something, it's really just kind of hard on a weekday. So Dunkin's usually the only option if we want to get drinks, and it's just, the Dunkin' we have is terrible.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing wrong, but they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. But, hey, we got drinks, and they're cold at least, so
yeah,
that's a benefit. But yeah, so we're getting ready to go on vacation next month to Tulum, Mexico. How are you feeling about that, honey?
I'm so excited. I need a break. I need the beach, and I need some palm trees, and to be away from home.
Yep. Laying on the beach, swimming in a little pool.
Tanning.
And we're going to an all-inclusive too.
Yes.
So.
That's really. Until I had been to an all-inclusive, I didn't realize how amazing they are. You show up, the bill's paid, and you eat when you want, you drink when you want, you gain about 10 pounds while you're there.
Yep,
you feel like there's a constant knot in your stomach because you're so bloated from all this food and drinks, but really,
yeah,
it's amazing.
I can vouch for the 10 pounds. I definitely gained 10 pounds on our honeymoon because we also went to an all-inclusive, but they're a little bit more upfront, but honestly, just not having to stress out about paying for food or drinks or I mean, like, the excursions you still have to pay for, but, I mean, everything else is just...
But if you compare it to other vacations, we're really not paying
Right.
that much more.
Right, especially if you're, like, comparing it to, like, a Disneyland trip right now.
Oh my gosh.
We're making
Some
out
people
like bandits.
are paying like $10,000 to go to Disney.
Yeah, I have no intentions of going to Disneyland before we have kids. Or maybe we just tell them that Disney's not fun.
There is no Disney.
Disney's just not fun.
Disney doesn't exist.
Disney's ridiculous. But anyways, we're going to Mexico next month, and this week we kind of want to just talk about vacations and like, obviously yes, we both love Mexico. It's great. We had our honeymoon there. We're going back with the family. It's gonna be cool. But what our ideal vacation looks like, because people have very different opinions on this. Some people want to spend it hiking and just exploring. Some people, like me personally, would like to spend it near a large source of water with sand between my toes and a little girly drink by me. Right? So, like, vacations look really different for some people. So, just on that topic, we're going to talk about vacations today. So, Kaylee, would you kindly share what your ideal vacation looks like? If you could have anything, no money, no limits on money, planes, tickets, etc. Just like paint the perfect vacation.
So this one's kind of hard because it depends. Like, my ideal vacation is not like one. Like, I have an ideal vacation for the mountains, and I have an ideal vacation for like being at the lake, and I have an ideal vacation for beach.
So let me rephrase then. You just got transferred $10 million in your bank account, okay? And you're like, I'm taking the vacation of a lifetime. What's the first vacation that comes to mind? Like, where are we going? Where are we buying plane tickets for? What does that look like?
$10 million.
Hopefully that's enough.
I think instead of vacationing, because you have $10 million, so you have a lot of options here. I think instead of just going on one vacation, you could go on a month-long trip.
Okay.
To
so
Europe.
We're on a month-long trip. Okay, to Europe. Okay.
Now, we're going to hit Greece. So we get the beach.
Yep.
And we're going to hit, I don't know. We could go anywhere. I'd want to just hit all the countries. I'd want to go to Ireland. I'd want to go to Iceland. I'd want to go to, where else? Italy, Australia, New Zealand. I want to go all over Europe. And I want to see the mountains. I want to see the culture. I want to see the cutesy towns. I don't have any interest in going to Paris.
Yeah, we're on the same page with that. I have an aunt that's from Paris, and she's even vouched. Like, the people in Paris are just mean, especially to Americans. So
Yeah.
it's just...
I don't really care about
You
that.
can kind of get croissants anywhere, so, you know.
I had a slamming croissant at the
Yeah, you did.
coffee shop
With
this
a little
weekend.
jam on it.
Yeah.
I'm personally not a big croissant guy. I also have a gluten intolerance, so I can't eat them anyways. But,
A little warm with some jelly.
yeah.
Chef's kiss. They're very good.
I had a pretty dry gluten-free bagel with some cream cheese. It was pretty good.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. So that's what your dream vacation is looking like.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say it's a relaxing vacation. I would say if I had $10 million, I'd want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've talked about this before. There's a difference between vacationing and traveling.
Yep.
Even though you're traveling to vacation, traveling is more like you're immersed in the culture, you're partaking in the culture, you are hopping from place to place, you're seeing sights, whereas vacationing, I think of like relaxation. Like, we're going on vacation, we're going to relax on the beach and like just veg.
But that's your vacation, because that was your question.
Right. But yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying there's just like two different
there's
kinds of
just two
vacation.
different kinds of vacationing.
Right. So you would be all into the just hitting as many states as you could over there,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of.
Like seeing all the places.
Yeah. I mean, you could get relaxed in time. I mean, if you have $10 million, you can
Right.
stop and relax whenever
Exactly.
you want. So it's not like you'd be having to get a job to get back to or something, you know.
Right.
Right. No, I like that.
I'd want to hit Bora Bora and stay in a bungalow over the water.
Yep. Bora Bora with the bungalows, I think, is... Now that I mentioned, I thought I had my answer to this one, but the bungalows in Bora Bora are just... Any nice overwater bungalows, for that fact, I think they're so sweet.
Yeah.
But the cheapest ones you can get into are like a couple grand a night, and it's just... I don't know. But, sweet.
Okay. What's your dream vacation?
My dream vacation. So, I've never been to Europe. But I think my dream vacation would be kind of similar in the sense of, like, I would want to hit a bunch of places. But I think I would, like, kind of like we've talked about before, I think I would want to fly into Canada to Banff. To just get the whole Banff experience. To get the Canada experience, to get the Banff, the mountains, the views, etc. Stay there for, like, a week. Just take it all in. Because obviously it's so beautiful there. And I think that would be super cool to just kind of take in. And then I think instead of, like, flying, I would, like, road trip. And then I would just go down to, like, Oregon-ish. And then just kind of hit the entire West Coast. Stay in California for a couple of, like, a week or so. And then, what else? I'd like to see, like, New Mexico and stuff and hit those. And then, I don't know, just kind of hit the entire West Coast and then maybe come back down through the southern states, of course, at Florida. Right. And then, I don't know, spend
So you're thinking like a whole United States.
Yeah, that would
trip.
be mine. I think the three biggest states I would want to hit there would be like Banff, California, and Florida again.
Really?
Just because I really love Florida.
You have $10 million and that's what you choose to do with it?
Yeah, because I just stay in Florida for like a month. I think Greece would be cool. But if you're already going to Greece, then I'd be going to Greece too. I'm serious. But we found this private beach in Florida that was so nice.
It was really nice.
I mean, I've been to some of the, what is it? Like, I've been to, like, St. Croix and stuff like that, where, like, they have really crystal clear water, and Florida, that beach that we went to, was better. It was crazy. I didn't know beaches like that existed in Florida, but...
It was really cool. Yeah. It was called Bean Beach on Anna Maria Island, right? It was Anna Maria?
Yeah. It was south-ish of Tampa, right? It's like southwest-ish kind of deal. Yeah.
But really, really white sand, crystal clear water. We got to see dolphins. And this was like a park on the street sort of situation. Definitely like there were just vacation homes there. No hotels. Yeah. And we just...
Super private and secluded.
Yeah.
Like you had to walk through like these two fences basically that were like the separation of two houses to get to the beach. I mean, there was like, we went 2 days and there was only a handful of people there each day. But yeah, I think I would just want to take it in all of like Canada, take a bunch of pictures, maybe hike, maybe relax, I don't know, whatever way the wind blows me. And then California, just do all the Californian things, maybe hit the beach, but I'd probably just more likely want to just be in like the culture of California and like hit the shops and do the boardwalk and just kind of all of that. Hit a bunch of places to eat. That's a big thing. Because just there's a lot of gluten-free spots in California, so I can eat out a lot. So that would be cool. And then end the trip with being on the beach in Florida. I don't know what else I would do in Florida, though, besides just the beach life.
I mean, that's really all there is to do in Florida. It's either, like, smolder yourself and die of heat exhaustion or go sit on the beach.
Yeah.
Where at least you can get in the water.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, true Floridians just sit in their houses.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. That's what they gotta do. So, now that we've given both of our dream vacations, right, got a little game. So we're obviously going to Mexico, right, and it's going to be a warmer vacation, beach vibes. So I have two vacations that I looked up online that are like just like extravagant vacations, but they're colder climate vacations, okay? I'm going to read you the little like snippets, just like a paragraph of the itinerary for these vacations. One of them's in Colorado and one of them's in Finland, all right? And then I'm going to put a snippet to make these vacations not look so extravagant. And then I'm going to have you pick which one and why, okay? So,
do we have pictures of Finland? Because I'm having a hard time picturing it.
I don't.
Let me look it up quick.
All right, well, I read
Because
this.
I feel like that would help me.
Oh, how could I forget Colorado? I don't want to go to Colorado and Utah, too, on my dream vacation. Just...
And don't forget Montana.
Right. Hit all of them. Okay, so I'm going to read you this one on Aspen, Colorado. It says, not all luxury must be a waterfront variety, and Aspen offers ample proof. Through Hotel Jerome, features a fabulous pool. Its indoor charms set a spectacular scene that gives the stunning mountain landscape a run for the money. Speaking of fun, those at Aspen Mountain are legendary and appeal to the world-class skiers and celebrities alike. For some ski decadence, go for cocktails and caviar at the Monarch and toast to figuring out how to spend a tax refund with APOM. I don't know what that is. Make friends with a member or join the Caribou Club yourself, where you could certainly splurge on a Dom Pierre. I think that's champagne. Mm-hmm. Heaven on Earth Spa can sort you out after you hit the slopes too hard with a curated spa packages that rejuvenate tired skin and achy muscles. Okay, so
basically like a spa,
ski resort. Yep. Okay.
Colorado.
There's like a spa package kind of deal. There's some talk in there about some clubs, but okay, for Aspen, for the first one, to make this not so appealing to you here. On all the slopes, if you go snowboarding, there's a minimum speed of 20 miles an hour. Okay? You get ticketed and fined $1,000 if you're not going 20 miles an hour the whole time. Alright? Number 2, the hot tub and spa packages are great, but everybody's naked. Okay? So you can, relax, but it's not going to be super fun. Okay? So that's option 1. Next is Finland. It's Sarikala, Finland. Okay.
Hold on. Just to recap. Minimum speed of 20 miles per hour. A ticket of $1,000.
Yep.
If you get stopped.
You have to be going 20 miles an hour the whole time when you're snowboarding. Might not be an issue, though. I've seen you snowboard. Okay.
and then everybody in the spa is naked.
Crazy, spa packages,
No
but
privacy?
everybody's naked.
Do I have to be naked?
No, but everybody else is.
Okay.
Finland. Priceless experiences can be of the moment and result in careful planning. Hopefully you will find both in Finland. Put snowmobiling and animal tours with Lapland safaris on your itinerary, and there is no telling what you'll see or feel in the open, snowy land. You can prepare for magical moments at Kalisaka, Arctic Resort, in whatever form you take. From glimpsing at the northern lights from a reindeer-drawn sleigh or a comfort of a private glass-domed igloo to skiing the slopes of Savarska, you will surely experience extraordinary things. For instance, we bet you've never eaten and steamed in a sauna or soaking in a tub all in one place. But for Finland, this dream you never knew you had can come true. Okay. So, more so like kind of like outdoorsy. You can still snowboard, but there's more like viewing of lights. Obviously, there's the reindeer sled. And then there's this whole you can eat while being in the sauna or soaking in a tub. Okay. Emphasis on that.
I can do that at home too.
Emphasis on that. Okay. So for Finland, the snowmobiles that they mentioned there are all broken. Okay. You get there, they're all broken. Only form of transportation around to explore is on the back of a reindeer. Okay? Everywhere you go, you gotta saddle up a reindeer and go. And there's no instructors. They're just handing them out like free samples of Sam's Club. Okay? For the sauna and eating, okay? You can only eat dinner when you are to the point that you are profusely sweating and you feel like you're about to pass out. And then they'll give you your dinner. Okay? So, that's Finland. That's what the Finland trip looks like. What are we thinking?
Tough choices.
Two great options.
So, I'd want to experience Finland, but I wouldn't mind riding a reindeer. I think the big the big issue would be not being able to eat dinner until I was sweating.
You gotta be profusely sweating before they give you your food.
And I don't really, it takes quite a bit to get me to sweat, which means I'd probably just almost die every time.
It's in the itinerary, So just, if I were you, I'd go with Finland. Reindeer, sick.
I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights. I think I'd probably pick Finland. It's only dinner, right? Because you can eat breakfast and lunch and like snacks.
It's just dinner. Just going off of what Expedia says.
Yeah. I'd go with Finland.
Okay. That'd be my pick too.
Okay. Wait, now I want to do it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to go off the top though.
Okay.
Okay. So it has to be cold ones, or can it be...
You can pick. I just picked the opposite of what we're about to go on.
Okay, number 1. Since we talked about going to Bora Bora. Beautiful over-the-water bungalow.
Okay. I like it.
And, like, service, like, all-inclusive type service. You, like, ring a bell, and anything you want is just instantly there.
Is there glass floors in the over-the-water bungalow so I can see fishies?
Yes.
Okay.
And a little hammock that you can lay in the middle of the bungalow.
Infinity pool?
No, because we're, like, on the ocean.
They have those infinity pools.
Okay, sure. An infinity pool.
Water slide.
Anything you can imagine
is
in this little over-the-water bungalow in Bora Bora. The most phenomenal food you ever did eat. All gluten-free. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And you can have, like, literally everything. Like, there are no restrictions for you. Okay? However...
I'm waiting.
You don't have any legs.
Oh.
No legs.
Did I lose them, or
are
they still there? They just don't work for the trip.
You lost.
Oh, okay. So I'm wheels.
So
wheeling around. Okay.
No legs. So even if you wanted to swim, you probably you'd have to do something more
like an inflatable tube.
Yeah.
Type of situation.
And it's like new no legs. Like you've had legs, and as soon as you get to Bora Bora, you don't have any legs anymore.
Still booked the trip even though I lost the legs. All right.
Okay. So that's option number 1. Option number 2. We'll go Colorado again.
Okay.
And Aspen as well. But we're going to bump it up a notch. We're going to also make it all-inclusive because that's just better. So it's all-inclusive. Any food you want, you can get. You can, in fact, wear clothes into the sauna and do those things. And into the spa, everybody else is also wearing clothes, so you don't need to worry about that. The best snowboarding ever. Like, it's just great. Powder, amazing.
Is Shaun White there? Hitting the slopes?
Yep.
Sick.
It's actually X Games, but, like, there's no crazy amount of crowds.
Okay.
So you get to, like, see everything.
Okay.
And you also, by going there, you, like, automatically get $1 million by going there.
Okay.
Okay?
What's the punchline?
Every time that you are, like, snowboarding down the hill, you're being chased by a grizzly bear. Like, an angry grizzly bear.
A hungry one.
Mm-hmm. And it's coming after you because you accidentally hit its child. Every single time that you go down every single time you go down the mountain.
I'm mowing down grizzly bear babies every time I go down the hill.
Yep. Every single time.
But I got $1 million?
You have $1 million. There is no guarantee that you make it down the hill alive. Anytime you go. and you have to go snowboarding when you're there. Okay? And when I say he's chasing you down the hill, like, he is on your heels the entire time.
So just to clarify, for Bora Bora, there's no chance I'm getting my legs back.
No.
I think I'm face fighting a grizzly. I think I am.
Okay, at least in Bora Bora you have like life.
Yeah, but legs are kind of crucial.
Are they? Compared to life?
Yeah, I take my chances.
Nah, I choose life.
I think I'm taking the $1 million, going to get something to protect myself, and then we're just going snowboarding.
Again, there's no guarantee that you live.
I'll take my chances.
Okay.
Honey, no legs.
I didn't say you couldn't get around. You just have no legs.
Do I got a wheelchair?
I don't know. You gotta figure it out. You didn't have no legs until you got there.
So I lost them on the plane.
Essentially, yes.
How did I lose my legs on the plane?
It's like manifest, except for instead of like time travel, you just lost your legs.
They just fell off.
Yeah. No open wounds or anything.
Just limp legs.
Just no legs.
Okay.
No, not even limp, just none.
So in that case, I'm still going with the grizzly. Okay. I think I'm gonna take my chances with the grizzly bear.
All right.
Anyways, guys, we appreciate you if you're still here. Drop a sub on the channel. This has been fun. This is week 2.
Yep.
We showed up 2 weeks in a row.
We showed up.
Awesome. We'll be back here next week. This will be going live Friday. So look for new podcasts on the channel Fridays. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, please send them in. If you want to have us talk about anything, just let us know. Drop it in a comment below. And as always, we'll see you next time.